Most people associate the word strep with strep throat, and you know how bad that is. But imagine a strain of strep with side effects so shocking and dangerous it leads to obsessive compulsive disorder. This morning we look into the source that is causing some kids to actually catch OCD. These were once happy, healthy children who suddenly developed bizarre behavior.
It is definitely heartbreaking.
Involuntary facial tics, obsessive compulsive disorder, and violent fits of rage.
I felt like I was fighting a wild caged animal.
They are the disturbing side effects of PANDAS, a disorder brought on by strep.
PANDAS is pediatric autoimmune neuropsychiatric disorders associated with streptococcal infections.
I wish I didn't have PANDAS.
11-year-old Garrett Noss developed a tic after an ear infection at age 5.
And he would do this. And it would be like that. Every so often he'd do that.
More than 2 years and a multitude of behavioral tests later, doctors found a strep infection in his blood, even though he'd never had strep throat.
Instead of his antibodies attacking the strep, it was attacking his brain, which was causing the OCD and the tics.
PANDAS actually attacks the immune system, which wreaks havoc on the brain, often leading to a misdiagnosis because PANDAS mimics many psychological disorders. Children suffer for years before getting the proper treatment, which is aggressive antibiotic therapy, blood transfusions, or surgery.
When they were treated with antibiotics, the behaviors diminished or actually disappeared. So there was felt to be a connection. And with repeated infections and with these disturbing behaviors, it was found that in many cases, by getting the tonsils removed, that these behaviors could be resolved.
Garrett must take antibiotics for the rest of his life. He lives in Memphis, but this Jackson, Mississippi mom is also speaking out about her daughter.
She tried to choke me driving down the road, said she wanted to kill herself, cut her head off.
Just this week, the mother of 17-year-old Grant Accord, the Oregon teen accused of planning to bomb his high school, said he suffers from PANDAS. These families want to share their stories to help other parents desperate to get their children back to normal.
And to see your child come out of it and realize that they're back to who they should be and who they want to be is just such a joy. It's just wonderful.
The PANDAS disorder primarily affects young children. If you notice unexplained behavior overnight in your child, doctors say even something as simple as a child picking his or her skin or pulling the hair, see your doctor about a strep test and make sure it's a blood test, not just a mouth swab.